Let's get it, man.
I would say we got to just start off right with where Keith left us off in the regards that people tend to not understand
Well,
that
we're
if,
gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I got 5 of them.
oh, you
That's
got
number.
him.
That's number two. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
shit.
number two.
Okay. I thought we
We're
were
gonna
just
get there.
freewheeling here. I love it. You got a
Oh,
list. Let's go,
you,
baby.
you keep always trying to get cut loose. It's too early, man. Calm down, man. I got
Cut me loose, baby.
you. All right, number one. Focusing too much on cardio.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think a
Yeah.
lot of guys they get in the gym, they want to lose the weight as quick as possible, and you feel like you're working hard. Maybe working harder on the cardio than you are maybe in a weight session. So, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, when it comes to body fat reduction, here's what people don't understand is that body fat reduction is about 85%. I usually say 75 because people don't believe 85, but it's really somewhere in that range. It's primarily your diet. You can do all the cardio on the damn planet, but if your diet is messed up, you're just wasting your time. So
Wasting your
I think
time.
when it comes to cardio, you have to understand cardio serves a much smaller purpose in body fat reduction than people understand.
Absolutely, I agree. Cardio can help your caloric burn, but as far as your metabolism, really ain't doing much for you. Just
Yeah.
being honest.
Yeah.
All right, now I know you wanted to talk about eating more protein. So number two is not eating enough protein. So go ahead, you can continue where you were.
Yeah. So I think, of course, eating more protein is key, but I think in general, people have to understand that they need to eat more, but it's not just sitting down, stuff in their face. You got to eat more often. It's the frequency.
Yep.
I preach this all the time. If you eat 3 meals, most people don't even eat three now. They're skipping breakfast, which is a whole
Same.
nother topic. But if you're eating 3 meals, literally just take a small handful of almonds. Small handful of almonds between your meals is going to continue to prompt your metabolism to burn. And
That's
that's
true.
what we're after here. We're eating in a way that brings our metabolism up. And when our metabolism is up, it's bigger, it's stronger. It metabolizes body fat for us. When we're just, you could be sitting at your desk and you're losing body fat, but you have to eat more frequently. So the word more is a little misunderstood. More frequently. You don't have to eat a lot per feeding. Frequency is the key.
Yeah, and a lot of times, like if a trainer makes a plan for a client and say there's eating 6 times a day on there, they'll say that's too much food. But you won't say that was too much food when you ate 2,500 calories in one sitting.
And that's it. What is the 6 meals? He's not asking you to eat ho-hos. He's not
Exactly.
asking you to eat Big Macs. He's asking you to eat shit that, granted, it looks like a lot, but when you get rid of processed foods, single ingredient foods in general don't have the same calorie density, and it's that calorie density that screws people up. And not to mention, when we're talking about calorie density, in many cases, those foods that are really calorie dense like that, they don't have their calorie dense and nutrient light. And that's the worst combo. So, yeah, it's very misunderstood.
And a lot of times, when you're eating frequently like that, you'll get hungry.
Yes.
When you burning body fat like at rest like that, you're going to be hungry, so you're going to want to eat again. So I
hmm
try to explain that to my clients as well.
The when I'm working with someone that wants to recomp, it's mostly what I do, or even just lose body fat. The number one rule I'm going to give them is you can never let yourself get hungry. You let
Yep.
yourself get hungry, we're leaving progress on the table. Most people that have tried to lose body fat, they're subscribed to starving all the time. And so when they hear that they never be hungry, their first reaction is, "Oh my God, I'm gonna get fat." No, because
Yep.
we're planted by a different set of rules in what I'm
Yep.
teaching you. And that's the thing. You got to remember if you're subscribing to a calorie deficit situation right now, and you start eating more often and eating more, your body's going to take major advantage of that. As a calorie deficit situation, your body's starving. As soon as you give it more, as soon as you raise your caloric intake up, it's going to start storing that stuff. Now,
Absolutely.
to do what Marty and I are talking about, obviously you got to bring your body back out of that calorie deficit, let it relax a little bit, and then start doing what we're talking about. And you'll have great success, not only in how you feel, how you sleep, how you look, your energy levels. And guess what? When you're eating all the time, it's very sustainable.
Absolutely. All right, we got number three, neglecting progressive overload. And this one is big too. You got a lot of people, they got their routine in the gym and they just stick with the same weights. They're not really focused on improving. And your body's going to stop improving when you get to that point. You got to struggle. You got to challenge that central nervous system, and you got to put yourself through some stress. You got to put your body under some stress in the gym if you want to continue to grow, build muscle, burn fat.
Yeah, 100%. And here's the thing. So many times people will say, because obviously progressive overload is you're continually pushing a little bit harder, a little more weight, a little more rep, that whole thing. And that's a great concept. But sometimes people, they're just burned out on doing that, or they don't feel like they have time to do it, or whatever the reason is. Reasons camouflaged excuse, of course. Here's the trick. Take your workout, take your routine, and do it backwards. Doing it backwards will give your body a similar shock as that progressive overload of constantly, and I shouldn't say progressive overload is a shock, but it's always putting something new in front of the body. You don't feel like you got the nuts to go up and weight or push a little deeper, just flip the script, do it backwards, and you'll be blown away with the results you get.
I'm going to try that today.
Brother, I'm telling you, that right there, that is powerful shit.
Wow. All right. That's a good idea. Thank you for that.
Absolutely, brother.
See, look, I learned on the show too, guys. We got number 4, poor nutrient timing. And what comes to mind here is I had to get on one of my clients the other day because she thought she finished the workout and grabbed one of them pressed juices, the fruit and vegetable ones, which is fine. But hey, we need to get some protein in your system after the workout. So I had to get on her about that. And I wasn't saying don't drink the juice, but you know, let's
in addition,
if you're gonna grab something, grab a protein shake.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, bro, you did such a massive. You really uncovered a massive mistake that most people make. Excuse me.
Yep.
People go to the gym and they're thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna go home and eat, or I'm gonna go back to work and eat, and whatever it is." And life gets in the way. That what was once that 10 minutes turns into an hour. Guess what? Your body's trying to heal. And the fact that you didn't give it protein, which are building blocks of what it needs to rebuild, guess what it's going to do? It's going to go take those building blocks from you. You trained your chest and you're late getting that, giving the body what it needs to heal. Guess what it's done? It's gone and taken those building blocks, that protein from your legs or some other muscle that's recovered.
Yep.
If you want to make sure that you actually reap the benefits of the time that you put into working out, do a little pre-planning. Make sure that you have what you need to eat or drink with you when you go to the gym. I know you have great intentions of getting back to work or getting home so you can eat timely, but shit gets in the way. Some things we can't control. So you can beat this whole problem by bringing what you need with you. And when you're done, knock it down, problem solved.
Absolutely. What is it? Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Bro, there's so many of those things. Absolutely. It comes down to it. Yeah, it comes down to it. You're not just going to wake up and find success. You're going to plan for success. You're going to prepare for it. You're going to do all sorts of things to have the success you're looking for. Whatever one of these phrases works best with you, run with it. But the bottom line is, like Marty's saying, is that you can't just expect that you're going to get what you want by thinking about it. You got to execute a plan and you got to put that plan together, premeditate that plan. And the best part about it is when you put even a little bit of effort into premeditating a plan, guess what happens? It turns into a habit. And then you start doing this shit without thinking about it. And when stuff starts happening automatically, that's it. When stuff starts happening automatically, that's when the shit gets good quick because you're not thinking about it. You're just acting it out.
Absolutely. And we got number 5, lastly, lack of sleep and recovery.
Oh, mercy.
That's your favorite one right there.
Yeah, it's the most overlooked. People don't understand. Everybody's looking for an edge, right? One of the biggest elements, one of the biggest anabolic factors in getting what you want when it comes to the gym is your sleep. I say to my clients, listen, if you didn't sleep well, you don't get to train because training follows sleeping properly, eating properly. That's the last part of the chain. Yep. You don't put that one first. If you slept poorly and you ate poorly, you're just wasting your time in the gym. And who wants to go in there and waste time and become frustrated? So sleep, I'm going to put a little tip on the table. The best way for you to start getting better sleep is to have a set bedtime. Most of us don't have an alarm to wake up. give yourself an alarm to go to bed. And you start literally creating a pattern around your sleep. Your body's circadian rhythm will improve. Your sleep will get better. You'll actually sleep faster, so to speak. You'll sleep more efficiently. You'll start to wake up before your alarm feeling rested. Now you're in a whole new league of recovery.
Absolutely.
In the gym with John and Marty here every single day at the 15-minute mark, 9:16 Eastern time, when these boys get in here and give you guys gym knowledge you're not going to find anywhere else. We just wrapped up 5 common mistakes to avoid when trying to lose fat and gain muscle. Marty, John, is there one bonus mistake that people are making that we haven't talked about that we can add to this list? Johnny.
Yeah, the biggest mistake people make is they don't work on their habit of showing up. Because if you work on your habit of showing up, then everything else we talked about start falling into place. But if you're not showing up, you really can't be working on massaging out these other elements that we just gave you solutions to.
The power of showing up, right? Because everybody gets caught up. And I know the details are important, Johnny, but we get caught up in doing things. Just go to the gym. Just get there and let something happen. That's the first step there.
I wanted to add real quick, hydration too.
Oh.
Water intake.
Yeah.
Eat as clean as you want to, but you got to get the water intake to help flush those toxins out of your body as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. All right, so there's the In the Gym segment that we drop, like I said, every single day about 9:16 Eastern time for you guys. Some gym content, gym knowledge that you guys are not receiving anywhere. Free advice from John and Marty. We're working towards wrapping up the show here, guys, and I got a confession to make.